Good morning, Big Square, RoadRunner.com with your morning of Z. Your sip of coffee. Oh, yes, exhausted and tired and fun. Had a great time. It is right now a thunderstorm in Blanco, Texas, so we might get interrupted here and there. Um, awesome time at the Bitcoin Ben Meetup. It was pouring in the morning, just dumping rain. I'm trying to unload all this music equipment. Pulled my hamstring. I'm limping around like an old Texan, grizzled old Texan. Great time. I want to thank Bitcoin Ben. Oh my God, what a guy! And everybody involved in this event. I don't know how many people were there. There was a lot of people there, and there was reenactments of old West stuff. You see that lightning? Listen for the thunder. All kinds of great things were going on yesterday, and a lot of charity work was done, and just amazing, amazing people. And not many, high tech type people that I'm used to at crypto meetups in California and New York and the big conferences. These were grassroots people interested in protecting themselves from the evils of the banking system and the evils of our government. And cryptos are allowing them a way to do that. First time we've had that in over 100 years. So it's really exciting for a lot of people to get into this. And most people around here and who went to the event, that was the big thing, was it is a way out of the bankers. A lot of ex-gold and silver bugs, current gold and silver bugs. Gold should do fine, silver will do great, but they're not the wave of the future. Future is in cryptos. So you got to know which cryptos to pick, especially in the use case as money. And I believe that Litecoin is the one that has been chosen, and the one I think it would be the best. With the implementation of the Lightning Network, we're just about there. So we can allow the banks to crash at any moment and destroy the old system and build a new system. The new system is being built. Question is, when are they going to pull the plug? I don't know. A lot of people saying they'll never pull the plug; it'll just slowly die off. Maybe and it's kind of a manipulated die-off. So right now we're seeing gold and silver not do anything. A lot of manipulation. There is word that Italian five-star movement, who controls the government in Italy, is going to repatriate their own gold out of the central bank of Italy, and the EU is complaining about that and going to try to stop them, which is really interesting that they gave over the sovereignty of their country to a bunch of unelected criminals at the EU. But that's Italy's thing to deal with, and they're going to deal with it by removing the gold. Now people are asking, well, a bunch of lefties removing the gold, they're obviously going to sell it and spend it on socialist programs, because that's what socialists do. They take money from somewhere and they spend it on useless projects. Not useless, but very short-term projects. They're going to hand out money to people, they're going to give a lot of free stuff away, and then boom, that gold is gone. So I do expect them to be selling the, over 2,000 tons of gold into the market. Does it matter to market price that 2,000 tons of gold is sold physical? No. The market price of gold and silver is determined by the derivative market, not how much physical gold is actually out there. It's just a ridiculous concept when you look at the volumes. 2,000 tons is nothing in the gold market. Absolutely nothing. The U.S. has 8,000 tons. I think it's every couple days that trades on the COMEX and the LBMA. So it's ridiculous. So prices are not set by the amount of gold. But they could use that as an excuse to drive the price further down in the gold markets. We'll see what happens. But the Italian people should have... the question also lies in, does the Italian central bank even hold the gold? One, do they hold the gold? Number two, has it been leased out? Has it been rehypothecated 4 or 5 times? Most likely it has. They probably hold the gold in the Fed, which is even worse, the Fed New York. So it'll be interesting, just the talk of repatriating gold back to the citizens of Italy. Keep an eye on that one. I think they should have done it long ago, especially with the criminal powers that be in running the EU. But we will see a lot of turmoil in Europe. Remember, Lindsey Williams said Europe's going to go first and then the U.S. So we'll see what happens. I can see that happening with Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank is probably cool. Listen for the thunder. Deutsche Bank is probably the bank that has hypothecated the gold for Italy anyway. I don't know that for a fact, but it makes sense. Deutsche Bank being the largest, there it is, the largest metals rehypothecator in Europe. So real exciting stuff on the gold and silver markets. Who knows what's going to happen? Still rigged 100% every trade, every day. Crypto's still rigged. Even though they're going up, they're still rigged. Look at the volumes. We talked a lot yesterday at the Bitcoin Ben meetup. I played in a saloon in the back. It was really cool. So I played a bunch of little short mini sets, and but we had discussions and we talked a lot about censorship on the media, in the social media. So it's insane. But not only social media, Google, how you type in a Google search, and you have an idea of what you're looking for, but they are going to send you where they want you to go. It's horrific what's happening. Censorship has never been worse in the United States of America. It is full bore, and they don't tell you about it. It's shadow banning, YouTube channels, Twitter channels, Facebook. It's all really bad, my friends. So we talked about that, and we talked about the cryptos breaking free. The timing, there's more. The timing of the cryptos breaking free right now could be written in the stars or written in the comic books of the Fed New York. If you pull up the Fed New York, the creation of the Federal Reserve comic book, it has a picture of Glicks singing in front of a bank about Federal Reserve stuff. I did that. We filmed some of that yesterday. An old school bank. It was really bizarre and creepy. Not creepy, just how did they know? How did they know this event was going on? And is this a temporal marker from Cliff's data of what's going to happen to the cryptos over the next 6 months, 8 months? I think so. I think the good guys are saying, are absolutely, they follow the road to Ruta very closely. I think they're following Bitcoin Ben very closely too, and that's what they want. The good guys want the movement of these people that went to the Bitcoin Ben meetup. They want them to understand more and more about cryptos and spread the word that way. And everybody there was about spreading the word of cryptos, adoption. Get some cryptos into people's hands. That's the best way to spark adoption. For example, print out 100 paper wallets and load them with 50 cents each of Litecoin. So it's $50, and then you can give Litecoin to 100 different people and get them on board. And they're not going to think much of it. Just say, hey, put it in your wallet, look at it every once in a while. And they're going to see it go from 50 cents to $1 to $5 to $50 over time. And then they're going to come back to you and say, hey, what's the deal with this crypto? All of a sudden, you gave me 50 cents and it turned into $50. What's happening? Well, then you say, okay, let's go start going down that road. I've been waiting for you to come to me and ask about that. Let's get you set up with a Coinbase wallet or a Hodlet wallet when that comes out, or some other wallet, and then we can go from there. And you can learn about cryptos and why they're so important in the future economy we're trying to build. And then if you throw on top of that the crumbling of the old system and the exposing of all the criminals that have controlled it, that's a very powerful incentive for cryptos to go absolutely bonkers. And hopefully they'll shut down these current exchanges and put new exchanges in with no high-frequency trading allowed. Wouldn't that be cool? All on-chain transactions. And once we have a full implementation of on-chain transaction trading, where you go in and you pay for crypto and you get the crypto back, and there's no middleman like Coinbase or Kraken or Poloniex. That's the key to moving forward, because those are the exchanges that rehypothecate everything and allow high frequency trading. The company Virtu Financial probably controls all of crypto prices right now, and that's the company used to be called EWT LLC. It's a deep state high frequency computer market rigging company headed by a guy named Vincent Viola. And Trump actually nominated him, which is really weird, to be head of the Army. He actually got kicked out of the Army at West Point for cheating, big cheating scandal. kicked out and then brought back in type of thing. And that's, once they hook you in, they got you for life. So, yeah, it's not good. And his company, Virtue Financial, started the same time that Bernie Madoff's company started. Now, Bernie Madoff's company was about high-frequency trading, too. The floor below the main offices of Bernie Madoff was a huge computer trading platform floor. It wasn't just Bernie Madoff and his family, not at all. This was deep state. Mossad was in there, all these bad stuff. But at the exact same time, Virtue Financial, I better get inside soon. Virtue Financial started business as EWT LLC and rigged the silver market and gold markets. And I pointed them out back in the early 2000s. I said, you want to know who your market rigger? Here it is. And then they changed their name to Virtue Financial. And they're in knee deep in trading billions and billions of dollars, high frequency trades, spoofing, all that stuff in the crypto markets where it's easy to get away with it. So just a heads up, quick look at Litecoin, $94, $95. It's just the beginning, my friends. We're going to see 4-to-1 with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to go up to, the next stop, probably 10 to 20,000, and then Litecoin will catch up really, really fast and go 4-to-1. Right now it's like 100-to-1. So is it 100-to-1? 50-to-1? I'd have to do the math. Probably 50-to-1. Yeah, 50-to-1. It's going to go 4-to-1 though, because there's 4 times as many Litecoin. Litecoin's a lot more useful than Bitcoin. They just want to lock up Bitcoin. Charlie Lee wants Litecoin in the hands of the people to use as money. So Litecoin is the right coin. Everybody was saying that yesterday, and I think it's absolutely true. So if you don't have any Litecoin yet, get it and take it off the exchanges, get it into your own possession, and do the homework to get there. Anyway, I'm packing up to go home. Great time. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Wild West Crypto Show. Those guys are awesome. Really funny guys. Check out. They've already posted some videos. I'll be posting some videos over the next few days. If you guys aren't on the road to Ruta, go to roadruta.com. Put your name and email address in. You get a free book, and you can start down this crazy road with us. And like and subscribe to this video. And we'll keep this ball rolling. Nice job, Ben, and a great time. It's the largest crypto meetup ever. I didn't meet the Guinness Book of World Record guy, but I heard he was there. So I'll talk to you guys later.